Yes?
Yes.
Okay, well, welcome. So, what brought us here today? This, right? Woohoo! Do you believe that this is $1 million product?
Yes.
Absolutely.
I'm going to be honest, the first Team One mission that I went to, I remember thinking, okay, because that's what she said. She goes, this is $1 million product. And I remember laughing about it. And I was like, okay, whatever, it's a pyramid scheme. That was 13 months ago. And look where I am. This product is crazy. The money that we make in this company is crazy. Okay? What our product does for people is crazy. And what I've learned the last 13 months that I've been with this company is that if you're not shouting in your mind, like, this is crazy, you will never get to the point that you can say, like I can say now, like, this is amazing. This is so amazing to me. And so, if you just signed up and you're sitting in the back, that's exactly where I was 13 months ago. And if you take what you've learned here today and you run with it, in 13 months, you will be shouting to yourself like, oh my God, this is absolutely amazing. Like amazing. So we're just going to get right into the wrap, okay? So I don't cry anymore. And I've asked my husband, because I'm a talker, like I could talk all day long and he could not. So I'm like, you don't have to talk, you just have to stand up there, take your shirt off, and let me wrap you. How do you do that? Okay. Look at those bones for you. Okay, no. But I did ask him because he's got an awesome body, and I'm like, nobody else is going to volunteer when they got their shirt and let me wrap them. Okay? So listen. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Better? Can you turn up the speaker for the okay. I'll try to talk. Yes, can you hear?
Yes.
Okay. So here's what I want to say. If you are a distributor, okay? If you are a distributor, okay? If you're a distributor and you're at a wrap party, okay? This should not be awkward for you. It's a little awkward for me right now. But this should not be awkward for you, okay? You have to remember that they're coming to you to figure out how to tighten, tone, and firm. So when you're in this situation, it should not be awkward. This is your time as a distributor at a party to get to know your customer. Ask them, what parts of your body don't you like? What do you want to fix? Build that personal relationship during this time, okay? I'm going to turn that off. So if you want, what I use at my parties are a little measure card like this, and I let them take this home with them so that they can actually track their measurements. I just made it up on Word. So it's nothing fancy, but you want to have this. Also, the first thing that you're going to want to do is take a picture of them. The before pictures are huge. If you don't have a before picture, it's really hard to notice those results on yourself if you have nothing to compare it to, okay? And then the last thing that you want to have is a measuring tape. So when you measure, we measure on 3 areas. Here, okay, and then what I would do is I would take this measurement and I'd record it, and then I'd go right over the abdomen, right across the belly button, here, and then it's not here on him, but on most people, like me, the biggest section, which would normally be right about here. Normally, but you know.
Because you rap.
Okay, and another thing is you have to break it down because so many people think that this is the wrap. And this is not the wrap. This is just what holds it in place. I thought this was the wrap. This is the wrap. And they have to know this. You have to open it. Because if you don't, they think it's like a fat patch. If I put it here, it'll just work the whole area. No, you have to open it. Okay, and then the part that you want to put over their body is the part with the brown lotion, okay? And you tell them, I'm about to place this on you, and it's going to be a little cold. And I tell them, I say, any part of your body that you want to tighten, tone, and firm, that's what I need to see, because a lot of times they don't like to pull their pants all the way down. I'm like, if you don't want that wrap, then you don't have to pull it down. If you want it wrapped, then I've got to see it, okay? Okay, and then as you wrap them, go ahead and put your hand right here. You want to explain to them, you're going to say, okay, now that this wrap is on you, it's working, whether you want it to or not. What's going to affect your results is whether or not you drink your water. If you don't drink your water, guess what? It's not going to work. And then you're going to call us, it don't work. So, okay, and then the other thing that I make sure I tell them is I say, you're going to have progressive results for 3 days. So you're going to wrap today on Sunday. It's going to work on you today, Sunday, tomorrow, Monday, and again on Tuesday, and then Wednesday will be your next wrap day. So only once every 3 days you're going to wrap. I tell them 1 wrap is a treat, and 4 is a treatment. And then that's it. And I like to do this with each individual person that I wrap, because when you tell a big crowd, they don't remember, right? They don't remember, like, what did you say? You want to go? Okay, that's fine. Okay, so I want, by a show of hands, if you saw results after 1 wrap. Raise your hand. Dad, what about you? He just started. I've been in this company 13 months. He just started wrapping, like for the first time. Okay, so if you saw results after 1 wrap, raise your hand. Okay, if it took you 2 wraps, that was me. 3 wraps, 4 wraps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. Okay, 6 or 5 wraps. 6 wraps. Hashtag crickets. So it works. Studies show us this wrap works on 9 out of 10 people the first time. If I show you, that's kind of what it looked like. So when people tell you that this wrap doesn't work, my response to that is like, I don't know what to tell you because you didn't do it right. It works. You're special, but you're not special because it works. It really, really works. Okay. How many of you are distributors? Raise your hand.